There were just massive gaps that I was seeing in my education that I felt needed to be filled from the nuclear space. So that brought me to Soka, where I was able to learn from all of these educators and peers and just leaders in the field.
As a person who is interested in going to the field of nuclear disarmament and non-proliferation as my future career, I think this nuclear politics summer course will be the perfect opportunity for me to really explore what I want to do after I graduate.
Coming from the Middle East, where it's a region that is on the brink of nuclear proliferation, disarmament is always on the minds of people who study security in the region. And so the SIGS Summer Nuclear Politics program focuses on those issues.
Since I got into nuclear disarmament and arms control, I've been looking for every opportunity I could find to engage with a community of people and to start talking about issues like nuclear security, safeguards, and non-proliferation. And it's very hard to find a setting where people meet consistently or talk about these kind of issues. So when I saw the program, I immediately knew I had to apply.
Since I mostly do like nuclear disarmament advocacy, I'm not really involved in the academia part of it yet. It's been really interesting just learning more and being in an environment where like we really discuss the different parts of nuclear disarmament, nuclear weapons, the risks, because that's usually not what I get to do in the usual settings where I talk about nuclear weapons.
It was overall just an excellent, invaluable experience. It was very well organized. It was full of extremely knowledgeable, articulate people from all over the world, different universities, different walks of life, different opinions. And I don't think you can get an education like this anywhere else. And so it was just a really great, invaluable experience.
So my experience is great. Definitely, it's hard, like I said, it's hard to find a community of people who are like-minded and love to talk about things like this. And so it was very refreshing for me to come here and interact and engage with a group of people who shared the same beliefs as me and shared the same passions as me. It really made for great conversation both in and out of the classroom.
I'm also really grateful for this opportunity to really make a great connection with people who, especially youth members who are interested in going to the same field. I hope this connection is gonna last long and then let us have a power to create a big movement.
In my country, in America, there's very little education or any attention to the humanitarian aspects of nuclear weapons, what they can do, and just through their very existence, what they mean for humanity. And it diminishes the threat, or the perception of the threat.
My major takeaway is collective action. We as individuals have so much power in what we decide to pursue, especially when we're amongst our colleagues and our peers and our communities. And rallying our communities, grassroots efforts, are such an amazing way to facilitate change in our world.
I think bridging the gap between discussions on disarmament, arms control, and non-proliferation, and all in between is also a major takeaway, because sometimes we might speak at each other, not with each other, and I think that's a major takeaway I've seen here from diverse perspectives.
Honestly, that there's such a large world of academia for nuclear weapons and nuclear disarmament, as well as a lot of different perspectives. I think one of the newest things, or the biggest things that I really learned about, were all of the treaties. For example, how the TPNW, the NPT complement each other, to different perspectives on that. So just learning more about that was the biggest thing for me, I guess.